So hi, Only Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with...
I'm Taylor. I use she, they pronouns.
I'm KT. I use they, them pronouns.
I'm Katie, and I use she, they pronouns, and we're VIAL.
And we're some questions to say about the new album, Burnout. So congrats on that, by the way. How you guys feel about the response to it so far?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Pretty okay.
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. We're really happy about a lot of PR that we've been getting. It's been really positive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, we got a Pitchfork review. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
What'd they rate it? I didn't see the Pitchfork.
What did we get?
7.4, 7.3.
7 point.
Hell yeah.
It's like a 10 out of 10 in Pitchfork world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right?
crazy.
Nice.
Well
Yeah.
deserved.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Rate Your Music fucking hates it. Wait, can I start on the podcast?
Yeah, you're
Yes. Okay, cool.
Wait,
Rate Your Music fucking hates it, so
Wait,
we're winning.
that's good.
Oh my goodness.
The album is great. I enjoyed
Yes.
it very much.
Thank you.
Me too. The vibes were immaculate. I fucking loved it. I wish it was a little longer. It came and it went, but it was amazing.
That's the common.
That's the consistent criticism.
Yeah.
And honestly, fair.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're so kind.
Of course. So is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Tons.
Yeah. So the album title, I mean, all of the songs except for like maybe Broth Song has something to do with like emotional burnout or like
Broth does, though. Because Broth was about being sick.
that's true.
Being sick, feeling down, you don't have what you need in the house.
Yeah. So it's about emotional or like relational burnout
Mhm.
with either yourself or with like another person. So that's like the main meaning behind it, I think.
Mhm.
And then the cover, I don't really know about the cover.
I thought it was just visually representative of like like what you think of when you think of burning or burning out is the flames, the fire.
We knew we wanted to have like a lighter or a fire or a lit something.
Mhm.
And it ended up being a cigarette, which I felt was thematic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it all
Sure.
ties together pretty well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So can you guys tell us a little bit about your writing process for the album?
Writing process.
Mhm.
Well,
It was odd because it was our first time writing a record as three.
Mhm.
So it was different and it took us a long time because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, many a year.
Yeah. We had like a couple that had been written even prior to like Loudmouth coming out. And when we became a three-piece, we kind of went back to those songs and rewrote them just a little bit. But yeah, it took a long time and we put a lot of thought and effort and emotion behind it. So yeah, but there were also songs that we didn't really like finish writing until we were like practically in the studio too.
Mhm.
So it was kind of all over the place.
Can you guys talk a little bit about like the shift internally, at least writing wise, like going from 4 members to 3?
you know, sorry, bad way to start it. I think once we became 3, it became a lot easier
Okay.
to, I don't know, just like
One less person meant that one less opinion we had to like
Less cooks
get.
in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
like communication, I feel like became a lot better.
More streamlined for
More
sure.
streamlined. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now we can be more democratic because majority vote wins.
There you go. Yeah.
No, it's true.
It kind of is true, but now we're working towards like everybody has to agree, which has been a good time as well.
It's been good
Mhm.
most of the time.
Yes.
Good time. Mhm. Gotcha. All
Hell
right.
yeah.
So, what song off this album took longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorite?
What songs off the album?
What song off the album? Yeah, singular.
What was the first question, real quick?
What song off the album took longest to write, and then which one is each of your own personal favorite?
Took the longest to write.
I think Fallen Short was the oldest song that we had
Yeah.
It came
on the
together pretty
album.
quick, though.
It came together
Mhm.
pretty quick because it's a short song. but we'd had that song started back in like 2021, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like Bottle Blonde maybe
Bottle Blonde also took a long
took a while because there were quite a few iterations of Bottle Blonde
Yeah,
that we were like, it's not quite there, it's not quite there.
yeah.
Where we ended up, I love it. Love that song.
Same.
But I think it wasn't as intuitive as some of the other songs, I think.
Hmm.
I think
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good. So I
Some
was
other
just gonna
songs
say
are
my
just good.
favorite. My favorite song off the album is Friendship Bracelet. I was listening to that in the car the other day, and I literally got chills. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean to say that about my own music, but I didn't write the song. That was fully
That
on like Taylor.
The
And
mistake.
and no, I fucking love that song. It's amazing. That's my favorite.
You love the pipe organ, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I love the song. Is the pipe organ.
me too.
Yeah.
Katie, what's your favorite song off the record?
This is my favorite song. I don't know. I love Friendship Bracelet too. I also love Broth.
Mm.
Love Broth. The song's so cute.
My answer is Two-Faced into Falling Short. The two of the songs as a duo together. We keep them together too for our live set, and it always goes nuts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So how'd the track list for the album come about? Did you guys write the opener of the opener, close a big closer? Did shuffle around and see what fits? What was that process like?
We never like, we very rarely come up with like a premise for the song and then write a song to fit that. Of like, we have to write an opener. Now we're gonna write a song that becomes the opener. Or we need a closer for this album, so now we're gonna write a closer. Or we need a punk song, so let's write a punk. Like, it's never like a come up with a category and then fill it. It's always just whatever songs come naturally, and then we figure out the track list and the theme and everything else from there,
Gotcha.
usually.
Yeah, there's a lot of shifting around. I think once we heard Two-Face and like kind of talked about and recorded the intro to that, which we wanted to be like really long and loud and like intense, we were like, this wouldn't really fit anywhere but as the opening song to the record.
Mhm.
And for Apathy, or for all the rest of the songs, I think Taylor you really wanted like a kind of a story to be told, or like a one song into the next, into the next, into the next. And it just so happened that Apathy kind of like was the perfect closer to the album, because there's a lot of emotions that are talked about in all of the rest of the songs, and then a lack of emotions. Apathy just made sense at the end, I think.
I will add on to Katie's mention that we don't write a song for the opener or for the closer. We did once.
We did.
We did, and it was called The Intro.
Oh no! Loudmouth.
For Loudmouth. And it was literally the worst song, not just in our discog, but in Minneapolis discog. It was Universal discog. It was the worst song. So authenticity is key.
I think
Yes.
that's the song we've ever like really fully scrapped and deleted.
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
had
wow.
songs that have not like been put out into the world, but they're still like in our Google Drive. Like,
Mhm.
You
Like,
just want to forget about that one.
resurrected someday. But the intro is fully dead, no chance of resurrection.
Yeah.
Gone. Deleted.
Deleted.
Exactly.
I don't even know how it goes. So
Yeah.
I don't want to.
either.
No, I don't remember.
That's great.
All right. So, would you guys be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating this record?
I was hurt.
Yeah.
My feelings were hurt bad.
Yeah.
So I was going from a lot of emotions that come with that. Being like the whatever, I don't care anymore of falling short, and Friendship Bracelet of being like, we're toxic for each other and I acknowledge that. The revenge of it all for your dad.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah.
I was hurt. I was sick.
We were all
So
going
bad.
through like a lot of difficult things, like together, but also separately.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think you can definitely feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. In a weird way, it's like almost perfect that it all kind of happened at the same time, because then you guys all get to share that feeling, and this is what comes out of it, is like a shared experience of what everyone was going through. but it was all going on in like personal lives. So like in a weird fucked up way. I guess it was good. You got art out of it.
A silver lining.
Trauma for art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. And hopefully you guys are doing better now.
Yes.
Well, we're in a different place than we were before for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Different is different.
Stages of grieving are real.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Absolutely. So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Is a workout album, party album? What do you guys personally recommend?
I've never thought about that.
I would say in the dark with headphones on.
Ooh.
I would say that. Or like in the car by yourself on a long road trip. But you have to be by yourself.
Okay.
I think the first time.
Yeah.
At least, yeah, the first time, please.
Yeah, I'd say I've heard a lot of people say on their morning commutes to work, they listen to it, which I think is hilarious because I feel like that would get me so enraged to go to work. But whatever floats people's boats.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
So this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each, 9 total, no more, no less.
Why are you the monkey emojis right now?
I know. I saw that shit.
Your eyes.
The monkey emojis right now. Okay, we covered 8 words.
There we go. Okay.
One left. Angry.
That's gonna be one.
Sorry.
Cathartic.
Mhm.
2.
No, it's 3 words each. Don't be sharing.
Yeah.
Give this to us.
You have one. You have one.
Okay.
Soup.
Okay.
Solid. Solid start.
Dads.
Solid.
Short. For falling short and for the album is not long.
Continuous.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The only word that's going to my head is angry, and you already said that.
Sorry.
Rage.
There you go. There you go. Good pivot.
Grief.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's good.
See, then my brain went to cathartic, and then you already said that. Weenies. Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Never knew you would write the word weenies
I'm
into
upset.
a song.
I'm upset right now.
That's in the lyric.
It's in there.
Okay,
Weenies
I'm
are
upset.
in there.
I'm upset.
Think
Still.
about them.
I don't want to think about the
So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the album?
No, personally, because I wanted to be able to relate to them in their own unique experiences in their life. I'm not sure if I'm not trying to push my emotional grief with, the experience that we had while writing this record onto anybody else. I want it to feel like heartbreak for them, even though it feels like grief and anger for us. It might feel like heartbreak. It might feel like, joy for somebody else.
Yeah.
I think a word that could encapsulate a lot of different feelings would be catharsis. Because that can be like angry catharsis or sad catharsis or sick catharsis.
Mhm.
Anything.
So are you guys able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of this album, positive or negative?
I think challenging for me, all of us probably, was the intro of Two-Faced. I mentioned that earlier, but we really had a vision for how we wanted that to sound. And it was kind of hard because our producer was like halfway across the country. And so we couldn't like meet up in person and really talk about it all too much. And so we went through like probably 6 or 7 different iterations of the intro of Two-Faced before we finally settled on like, this is what we really want it to sound like. That was a really difficult moment, I think, but it turned out great.
Mhm.
And props to our producer for putting up with us during it for real.
We love Hansel Romero.
Shout out Hansel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hansel. Mhm.
Anybody else got any memories to share?
Sweet memes.
One challenge for me was picking up a new instrument. I had played synthesizer on the other records and sometimes bass for a few tracks, but nothing very significant. So I picked up the bass and played it for this entire record. And that was like the first record in full I've ever played on a new instrument. So I feel like it turned out good. There was obviously things I'd change, but I think it's a great snapshot of where we were as a band. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Love that. And for the last couple questions, I'm going to shift completely away from music. So if you guys could be one animal for the rest of your life, what animal would you be and why?
House cat.
I was gonna say that.
House cat.
You guys
I
can
do.
all be house cats. That's all right if you want to be.
I want to be a little mole.
Okay.
In the dark.
Oh,
Get off. Sorry, my house cat is walking on the laptop.
It's okay.
I'd be a mole.
mole, solid.
I was also gonna say cat just because it's right in front of me, and that sounds like a great life, honestly.
Right? To constantly be like scratched and petted and touched.
Don't you want to be in the dirt?
Dude,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, like an earthworm.
I don't want to be a worm.
Eating and shitting all day.
That's why I chose mole. You could be a bunny.
Bunnies are fucking awesome.
I'd be a freaking bird of some kind, like a falcon,
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, flying and shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn
because I
right.
can fly.
Exactly, yeah. And if you could have lunch with any celebrity or artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Coming in with the heavy hitters.
I think I'd do Kurt Cobain.
Damn,
took mine. I do Kurt Cobain because I wanna like understand his thought process and yeah. That's it.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
I would have lunch with Courtney Love then and ask her, why the fuck are you the way that you are?
Oh shit.
Why do you conduct yourself so?
Mm.
I need to know.
No, it's a valid
Talk
question.
about the heavy hitting
Yeah,
questions.
it's
It's a valid question.
Thank you. Because you took my answer too. I gotta go to the
Yeah.
next reasonable answer.
Probably like Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
That's a good
That's a good one.
He just seems so cool.
yeah.
Really, yeah, chill as hell.
Chill as hell.
I want to take a vocal lesson for Freddie Mercury.
Chill as hell.
Mhm.
Gay. That's all you need.
Damn right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And for this last question, boom, you're on a desert island. You can bring one movie, one album, and one person. Who and what are you guys bringing?
I'm bringing Spirited Away for the group.
Okay.
Wait, are we on a deserted island together or apart? Solo.
Separately. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. The person I pick is KT. KT picks Taylor, and Taylor picks me.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now you're on an island together. Okay.
And I'm bringing Spirited Away for the fucking group. Spirited Away.
I'm gonna bring Demon Days by Gorillaz.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
we're
that's just-
jamming.
That's just the best album like ever.
Then I'll bring what's a Cindy Gift?
Cindy
No
Gitch,
Dogs Allowed.
No Dogs Allowed.
Yep.
That's really good.
Thank you. We're jamming on this island.
Yeah.
What are you bringing?
You guys. I
Us?
know.
What album are you bringing?
Burnout by VIAL.
No.
Ew.
You bring Billy Joel record.
That's so true.
You bring Billy Joel. For movie, I would bring The Greasy Strangler.
Ew.
It's an interesting title.
Watch
It's exactly how it sounds.
Watch
Cool.
it. You'll be surprised. It's cinema. It's film. It is so good. It's directed by Elijah Wood. It's the funniest movie you'll ever see.
Why the fuck did Elijah? Okay.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm gonna bring Forrest Gump because you've never
Oh.
seen it.
I love Forrest Gump. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So as I said, that's all the questions I have today. Is there anything that you guys like to plug?
Stream our record. Stream Burnout.
Yeah, stop listening to Loudmouth.
Stop listening
Why
to
do you guys
Loudmouth.
like it so much?
Listen to Burnout.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
cool.
Damn right.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Snell. This guy's been VIAL, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.